What is up, everyone? My name is Sunil and I'm your host for In the Loop. So today's episode is a very special episode. It's obviously our first episode of In the Loop. And as you can see, today is all Christmas themed. I'm all dressed up, they're all dressed up, and our whole set is all dressed up. So this episode should be coming out right before Christmas for you to enjoy during Christmas and get to know your very own SRC. So the question is, what is In the Loop? So In the Loop is going to be a podcast that we'll send out as much as we can and as many times as we can with different speakers and different guests. So we're going to start small with our SRC members to get to know us as people first, because we are your first point of connection between your uni life. So after that, we're going to go to clubs and societies, and then we're going to go bigger to our management. And then even bigger than that, what we plan to do is bridge a connection to the industry. So most of us, next up is obviously working. So we need that connection with, well, the outside world. So we're going to bring in industry experts in different fields, leaders in specific industries, just to get them to speak as guests. And you can get to know them. Let's say a company that we brought in could be a potential hirer for you in the future, what they're looking for in people to hire and stuff like that. So these are all the cool things that we have lined up for you in the loop. So now the name. So In the Loop is about keeping everyone within this loop of knowledge and everybody moves forward together. Inclusiveness, basically. And we want to keep this knowledge, this pool of sharing in this whole loop and push it forward. So you can watch our videos over on YouTube. That'll be our main platform. And we'll also have short videos on Instagram that we'll be posting the short clips, the highlights, I guess you could call it, that everybody can enjoy as a teaser before you see the YouTube video. So without further ado, I think I've spoken quite a bit and I think I should get to my guests now. So today my guests are three of our SRC members. I guess I'll let y'all introduce yourselves. So I guess let's start from my right.
Okay, hi, my name is Kirtiga and I currently just finished my second year degree in computer science cybersecurity and I'm doing my internship now. So I kind of enjoying the working life. As what you said, like after work studies, we are supposed to end up there, right? So yeah, it's kind of challenging at the same time interesting too. So apart from that, like my hobbies are like mostly art-based kind of thing. I like to do painting, drawings, playing pianos and so on. And basically I'm a happy-go-lucky person too. Yeah.
All right. So, hey guys, my name is Elisha Wango Simtami. I come from Zambia. I'm 24 years of age. I'm currently in my finished my second year of degree in actuarial science. As for my hobbies, I love music, like everything music created, poetry, that's my realm. And I also play basketball because I believe health is wealth. So you have to stay fit, especially during these times. So I'll pass it on to my next partner.
All right, thank you, Asha. So hello everyone, my name is Dylan Chow. I'm 20 years old, I'm from Mauritius, and I'm currently doing my bachelor in mechatronic engineering. So I'm second year. So one fun fact about me is, back in the day, I used to know how to do the split. So lateral facial, 180 degrees. So yeah, that's all for me.
So I'm guessing you can't do a split anymore?
I can, but it's a little bit rusty.
Okay, no worries. Anyway, before we get to all the juicy personal questions, because today's episode is all about getting to know your SRC. You want to know what we are like, what kind of people we are, what we did, what we do, and what we're going to do. All of these things that we're going to discuss. But before that, let's talk about why you're part of the SRC first. So we all went through a very long and lengthy process to become one of the SRC members. So surely from the very beginning, I'm sure you'll had a very clear goal or something that you wanted to achieve as a part of the SRC, right?
Yeah.
So let's hear it. What is that goal?
Well, I'll shoot first. I'm going to teach you guys a language and actually a word that we speak in our language. It's called Banja. And what Banja means is practically family. So one thing I wanted to do as I take up my responsibilities in SRC was to make APU more of a family community whereby you've got people who actually support you in everything you do, whereby you know that if you lack anything, someone out there is going to be there for you. And also because we're so far away for us international students, we're far away from our homes and families. So if you have a family away from home, it makes it even more special. And I feel it could even be even more motivation to do greater things in life. So yeah, Banja, remember that, meaning family.
Nice.
Okay. apart from that, for me, it's like more, I wanted to expand my networking in uni life because it's like, since classes are online, right? So
Yep.
we didn't had much to have friends around. So
True.
like joining through SRC, I thought like that would be fulfilled, and I can get to know more of the students from coming out from different cultures and countries and so on. Yeah.
Definitely. Actually, I probably want to do that as well, even though that was not my main goal.
Yeah.
Right.
So for me, I wanted to join SRC because so I like to help people. So back when I was a scout, so it's been like already 3 years. So what it has taught me is that to always help the next person. So my next person to help people, always help people. So,
Yeah, help people.
Okay,
Good.
I think it's beautiful, and we all have different goals. Personally, myself, what I wanted to do was try and join and give as many people as many experiences and many opportunities to come together, like events or,
Yeah.
or community things where we could all come together and get to know each other. I think it ties sort of with all of y'all,
Yeah,
you know,
true,
getting to know people, having fun, building that family, and I think at the end of the day, that's what we want in uni. We want to
Yeah.
enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
So it's about SRC. So let's get into a little bit of personal question about you.
Awesome.
So I feel like the baby around here. I'm definitely the youngest, I believe. So we've all pretty much outgrown our childhood days, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, true.
most of I think some of y'all are working already. So
Hopefully.
so being out of our childhood, we had plenty of memories, I'm sure, over a decade we've all lived. So what is your most favorite or most memorable thing from your childhood? Or what you remember the most, or it still sticks with you, sort of?
Yeah.
I would say like childhood memories, like evening times are like my most memorable times because like, you know, in my residential area, like all the small kids, we all used to gather and like go for outdoor games, playing badminton, hide and seek and so on. I'm kind of missing those things because like currently now this generation are not having those kind of
Yeah, it's really tough because of
true.
COVID.
Like
It's really
they're just
hard
playing
for
games
the
online.
new people
Yeah,
going through
online.
their childhood, I guess you could say.
So that's what I'm missing, and that's very memorable from my childhood as well.
I see.
I
Beautiful.
I hope you don't mind, Sunil, if we ask you the same question though.
Oh, yeah,
What's
yeah,
your
sure.
favorite?
I mean, for me, my childhood was all spent with my brother.
Yeah.
So right now, my brother doesn't stay with me anymore. He went to Australia. So my childhood was built of all of these memories I had with my brother. So we have a backyard. We used to go into the backyard.
Uh-huh.
We cut the trees. we
Lumberjacks.
built little teepees. We
Yeah.
built little bonfires. And we like make fake tea. So we cut like the pine trees, toss it into little pots, like old pots. And we tried to make little mud cakes and enjoy ourselves basically.
Ah,
and that would probably be my favorite thing from my childhood. I didn't have much of a IT childhood.
Yeah.
I didn't spend my whole IT life during my childhood. I only got into the IT world a bit later. So my whole childhood was just having fun, you know?
Ah, yeah.
And I really loved it. And it was beautiful. So what about
Oh.
you?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, family inclusive. Yeah.
Yeah.
As for me though, it was one trip we had when I was really young. We went to a place. It's called the Big Five. If you come to Zambia, Livingstone, so it's whereby you actually interact with wildlife. So I remember at that time, Zambia had imported 2 white lion cubs.
Oh.
I know when I say lion, you guys are thinking probably of Lion King, eh? So Simba. Yeah. So Zambia literally imported 2 white lion cubs, and it was the first time like you actually pet them, like just like you'd pet a cat. So imagine like literally petting it. And then not only that, we also did an elephant ride. So literally went on the backs of elephants, and it was like so amazing.
Yeah,
So
that's
the,
cool.
The smell though, but yeah.
I've been to the elephant farms. are
Careful of the
crazy
smell,
smelling,
but it
bro.
was so amazing. Like that's one of my favorite memories with my family. Yeah.
Nice.
That's so nice.
So for me, I remember like when I was very young. So we went to one of my relatives' place. So he had a very big house.
Yeah.
So what we did, it was a night. So what we did, we play hide and seek in the dark.
Oh.
Hide and seek in
Hide
the
and
dark.
seek.
Yeah.
Exactly. But what's the funniest thing is like we were trying to scare over cousin. So what we did is like we tried to do small noises like woo,
Creepy noise. Like,
yeah, trying to creepy noises.
Okay.
That's cool.
Actually, I didn't ask you all earlier because I think what we should share is we're all from, not all, okay. We have a lot of foreign people here on the stage. So why don't you tell us where you're from? I think you mentioned Zambia a bit
Yeah,
earlier. Dylan, why don't you tell us where are you from?
I'm from Mauritius.
Anything special?
Yeah.
Anything special? I'll say the food. It's something that really miss me.
Is it easy to find Mauritian food here in Malaysia?
No. Like one time I went to the LRT and I saw so it's a snack called gato piment. So I just saw that there, like, hey, do we sell this here? I'm like, no. But it looks sus because like it's near the LRT and someone near like that is selling this and that. No, I'm not try, but I don't want to have some.
All right, maybe one day we get you to cook for us then.
Yeah.
Okay, Elisha,
Yeah,
where are you from and what is a cool thing about your country?
All right, so Zambia is in the southern part of Africa, and then many would describe it as landlocked, but would say country surrounded, like just country filled. Yeah, and we don't really have any access to the sea. Yeah, because we're really literally surrounded by countries. But one cool fact we have is that Zambia and Zimbabwe actually share one of the 7 wonders of the world, and that's the Victoria Falls.
Oh,
So there's literally a lot of natural beauty, especially in Livingstone, which is our capital for, what did I say, tourist capital.
I see.
Yeah.
You've been to the falls?
Definitely. I actually did bungee jumping near
Oh,
the bridge. So, yeah.
I want to do bungee jumping.
You
actually.
should. Come on, but scary lah.
Okay. Two of us, Malaysian.
Yeah,
All right. So
Malaysian.
we're Malaysian. Not much to go around. I think
Yeah.
most of y'all know Malaysia pretty inside and out.
Yeah.
Especially if you're here in APU.
Yeah, we are
So-
rich in foods.
Yeah.
You know, like
we're just
paradise
food.
of food.
Malaysia is
And-
just food.
yeah,
food and food.
everywhere. It's like 24/7. You can get food.
Okay. So let's talk a bit more about ourselves again. Let's get back to
Yeah.
that. So when introducing the SRC, if you came from our Red Weeks or anything like that, or the orientation, you have noticed SRC, we are always pushing the idea of leaving a legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your legacy that you want to leave? Or maybe not so much of a legacy, what do you want to leave behind? It doesn't have to be after APU, like what you want to leave in APU. Just in general, what do you want to achieve in life that you are remembered for that?
I will start first. So for me, I would like to be someone remembered, like because I'm very helpful.
Helpful.
Yeah.
Nice. That's actually beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. For me, like you said, leave behind. I'll just leave my phone on the table. Is that okay?
Hey, come on, man. You gotta give a better answer than a phone, bro.
Yeah, I'll just do some graffiti on the wall so that you guys will always remember me. Well, for me, like one thing I'd always want to be remembered for is inspiration. Like just to inspire many people around me. Like it doesn't matter whether you're international or local. If I could touch you and just inspire you in one way or another, whether you have a bit of stage fright and you just want some motivation, and trust me, if we have any event, any international culture night, you're definitely going to see me. I promise. Definitely. So yeah, just to motivate you and just give you inspiration in every aspect of your life.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's me.
All right.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to that. I'm going to mark your words, okay?
Graffiti.
You better see.
Yeah, I would say something similar as Alicia too. Like it's like leaving a legacy about like being inspirational to others through your achievements and like yes, through helping out others too. Yeah, it's like should be helping hands. Like people remember you more. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
How
Beautiful.
about you?
Me, for me, actually, I haven't taught short term. So like long term, actually, what I want to do is like create something like a business. Because
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do my own business sort of thing. And in the future, I want to do a business where the business, even after I may be gone or I may retire or whatever, the business keeps moving in itself. As in its ecosystem is formed.
Yeah.
Where it keeps moving. And much like most of y'all, I want the business to help people.
Yeah.
And doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, I'm going to go and help you do this. But like, be it bursaries or helping people out or helping those that I need, for those that deserve it. I want
Yeah.
this to continue on even after I've gone, even if it's just in my name, where I may not be the person supplying everything. I want it to just carry on even after I'm gone.
All
That's what I
right.
think.
So, guys, look forward in the future for the Sunil Foundation charity.
I might call it. Okay.
The farmers.
Okay. So we all we want to leave a legacy, right?
Yeah.
So, ourselves, I'm sure y'all would have been influenced by people, right? So, Okay, let's make it 3. Who are the top 3 people that's influenced you throughout your life or been like a role model that you want to live up to or want to be?
Interesting. Okay, so I'll start by saying my mom, my
Same.
dad, myself. All right, so yeah, my mom, my dad, and myself practically are the most influential people. Even I literally at times just talk myself into doing something, and I feel that's how you can influence yourself to do something. And definitely I would say my parents are basically the bedrock of my foundation. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been here. So they inspire me because they've gone through a lot in life, and just how they persevere and keep on moving forward. Even if I fail, even if I have my shortcomings and I talk to them, they're understanding. It's not like they batter you. They literally say, you know what, you failed, you can do it. And that for me is just motivation, and that's key for me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The rest?
Yeah. Still thinking.
So me, there's so many people. So actually, my parents, my friends, grandparents. There's a lot. So always they told me like never stop. So if you face any obstacle, try to always overcome them.
Nice. You still thinking?
Yeah, I know. I have answers. Okay. So yeah, I would say my parents too as well. Like because coming back from a very humble background, like, and they are providing me such kind of lifestyle, it's like really an inspirational thing for me. Like how are they doing it? And like regardless of they going through any stress or whatever, they still try to provide a good life for children. Like regardless of any parent. So I think everyone should see their parents as their role model first of all. And then second, I would go for Jeff Bezos.
Wow.
Ooh.
Jeff.
Amazon.
Good old Jeff.
Mr. Jeff. Yeah,
Big
because
Jeff.
like of his his achievement, the pathway that he came, like with a very small idea of like just selling books online, and now turning up to be a top billionaire in the whole world, so on, which is like a very tremendous achievement.
Yeah.
So in a very short period of time too, like just
Yeah,
20 years too. So and no
20
one
years as short.
20
20 years as short.
but
20.
no one had beaten that record, right?
True,
So
true.
yeah, and it's just like now he can sell anything as long as it's
Pretty
just-
much.
Yeah. And thirdly, I would say who my close friends.
Yeah.
Who's like, how to say, like why I'm looking up on them, it's because like they have been there for me like throughout my down times. So it's like it's very nice like how they, even though they are going through stressful life in their life, they yet come and like try to help me out in my down times, which is like a really good quality. Not everyone would be having it, right? Like most of them will be like trying to prioritize their own life.
True,
first,
yeah,
true.
So
Yeah.
those are the things that I would
Oh, those are some
Beautiful.
good friends.
yeah.
Yeah, actually. You want to hear mine?
Yeah,
Or
go
I'll
ahead.
move
I
on.
was about to ask you.
Okay, so it looks like nobody's following the tree thing rule. They're just spouting out words.
Yeah,
So I think
yeah.
my first would definitely be my parents as well, because my parents, they worked. They worked from the very bottom of a company right to the very top, and not so much of an influence to me, but more as inspiration of
Yeah,
what I want to do in the future.
True.
Like start from the very bottom all the way to the top, because then where the people below you are, how they structure or how they work. If you straight away start from the top, then it's like you don't really care about everything below you.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
can't really build a house starting from
I
the top.
I wouldn't understand the
It's
people.
just
Yeah,
stuck
sure.
up.
I would love to start from the bottom and work my way to the top. And I've tried my best to start early, and my parents have really lined that up for me to start early.
Oh, that's good.
I mean,
That's good.
I got the opportunities back in primary school already to like go out there and do events and stuff like that. And that
Wow.
was beautiful. So the second person for me would be Michael Jackson, actually. Michael Jackson.
Thriller.
So,
Legend.
Michael Jackson, or the legend himself, for me, what he does is beautiful because of the impact he tries to make on Earth. Because I go and listen to his songs lyric by lyric, you can see he clearly has a love for Earth. And not just Earth, but humanity. And that's what I want. I want like humanity as a whole to grow and not just, stay stagnant and
Yeah.
we all sort of suffer together. Rather, we help each other out and grow as a society.
Yeah.
And my last one would probably be my friends as well,
Okay.
because I had a really good group of friends in high school, and they shaped me into who I am. Because without them, I wouldn't have grown into anything I am today. I would have no confidence that I've had,
Yeah,
and like today where I am.
Yeah.
If not for them, I will be like a billion years behind.
Yeah, true.
sort of
It's like
thing.
actually friends are a
Yeah,
good support
exactly.
system.
Yeah, true.
though.
Even the bad friends, to me, it's the most influential because they tell me what I shouldn't do.
Yeah, true.
I look at you, I don't want to be you. so
Somehow, good or bad, they
learn
just
from them.
help us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, next question. So, Christmas is coming soon, all right? Let's make this a quick one. So, Christmas is coming soon. What are your plans? Who celebrates Christmas first off?
Not me.
Not you? I don't. So, you two, okay, let's go to this side of the table. So, let's hear it from the two of you.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for Christmas?
For me, still don't know.
Oh, it's a good piece.
Actually, I don't know not much from here. So, to be honest, it's the first Christmas I'm passing without my parents. So, it will be very
It's the first one.
difficult, let's say. But I have my friends, so we'll
I
do
see.
something. Maybe I don't know. Not
All
sure.
right.
Don't worry. You should invite me. I'll be there. All right. So, personally, I don't have much of a big plan except going on a road trip.
Wow.
Planning to go to Genting, exploring more about Malaysia.
Have you been to Genting
No, once. It was only strictly business.
before? Okay, so this is the fun
so
one.
you know, like this is
Okay,
like,
okay,
yeah.
so go and have fun, bro.
Don't hold me back.
It's really cold now, by the way. It's beautiful
yeah,
now.
yeah, it's really cold. Like, I think it's the coldest area. You
It's
guys
as
have,
close as you're going to get to Christmas here in Malaysia.
Right? Cause snow.
No snow, but it's
Mist.
close.
Yeah. So I'll be going to Genting just to spend some time and just enjoy. Like, this is the festive season. It sucks that you're not with your friends and
Yeah,
family as
definitely,
much.
bro. This
but
COVID
just
scene.
core group of guys. So hopefully, if you guys are free, let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Sure,
Let's
sure,
go.
we'll take a look at it. All right,
Yeah.
so let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so while we're still on the Christmas spirit and we were talking about Christmas earlier,
Yeah.
so Christmas is all about gifts and giving, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, if you were given $10 million
Ooh.
today, what's the first thing you're going to go and do?
I'd probably buy a Lamborghini car.
Doesn't think of anyone else. I'm getting a car.
Yeah, I'm getting a car and I would like to go for a world trip. Like, yeah, because it's like,
Go around the world.
yeah, if can, as much as I can. Because
I mean, yeah, you can.
Christmas going out to foreign countries, it's really nice. Like especially US, UK, all. I like seeing their Christmas celebration. So yeah, for Christmas, I'm taking this jackpot. I'm going away.
Done.
Yeah, true.
Give it back.
Yeah.
Joking. All right, for me, so for me, it would be more in a 3-step procedure. First step is invest half of it, like literally 50% of it. So that's 5 million. Invest, and investment. I'll come back to that one. So I'll give 1 million. Yeah, not 100,000. 1 million. I'll give 1 million to the church just to help the church community, and I'll give 2 million to charitable organizations around the world, even institutions who are trying to help fight against the pandemic and whatever new variants may be available. And the last of 2 million, I'll literally spend it on my external and nuclear family, just so that everyone would get to feel something. So when going back to the first part I mentioned in terms of investment,
Yeah.
see, the reason I would invest is not for my benefit, but for the benefit of many people around me. Because I believe in giving, and the best way to give is to look in a long-term sense and not just short-term. So for me, in the long term, I would like to build charities and orphanages around the world. And I know no one's going to just give me that money. So if I was to invest and watch it multiply over time, and I would know, okay, yes, regardless of anything, the money is still going to grow and I can do whatever I need to do.
It's
Yeah.
a huge
Actually,
strategic
you
plan.
guys seem to have planned.
Yeah.
Bro, are you
Planned it a
expecting-
long time
Are you
ago.
expecting to win 10
No,
million?
like I've always wanted to. This is like my dream. Like if this, I'll be honest. Like if I do one thing before I die, and that's like build the orphanage and school systems I have planned, then I would say I've lived a great life. If I don't, then mission failed.
That's a very normal
Fair.
act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really seem like you've been planning this 10 million
Trust me,
gift.
not 10 million, but just my whole life. That's just one goal. How about you, bro?
For me first, I'll buy a ticket for Mauritius because it's very expensive.
Oh.
It's around 6K ringgit.
God,
Yeah, it used to be 6K, but now it's like go and back, it's 6K.
Okay.
But before it was 6K just to go.
Oh, Oh,
It was very expensive. When I
Yeah.
go back and tell my parents,
yeah.
I want $10 million. Why not? Yeah, why not? Also,
By the way, I'm not going to do
yeah, by the way, I just want.
By the way, I just have 10 million.
I want it all in my bank.
Yeah. Sorry, just to ask you, how many hours does it take you to travel from here to there?
So when I come here, I needed to one plane from Mauritius to Dubai,
Yeah.
then one flight from Dubai to Malaysia.
Ah. So how many hours would it take though?
Almost 24 hours.
It's
Same,
long.
bro.
It's really, really long.
Yeah, transit really mess you up.
So back to the topic. So
Yeah.
what I would also give money to how to say that? The foundations.
Yeah.
Since Christmas is coming, so at least it would be nice to give a smile to them, to all the people in need.
Free gifts.
Yeah, free gift, exactly.
Okay. So for myself,
Yeah, how about
I
you,
guess
though?
so. For myself, I haven't thought about this either. So I'll probably invest most of it. When I say most, I mean like 7 out of the 10 million. Because for me, if I'm to investing,
Yeah.
what I want is for my future.
True.
My future, and what I mean by my future is let's say I have kids.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to just leave my kids with nothing, but at the same time, I don't want to just give them everything,
Yeah,
if I were
true,
to put
true,
it in investments like property, stocks and stuff like that, they can't just take it and spend. If
Yeah.
I were to just give my kids like $1 million each, what are they going to do with it?
PS5.
They're just going to waste it, exactly.
PS5.
So I'd probably put it in ways that they would have to find ways to liquidate it.
Yeah.
So they would be like 18 before they can fully understand how to liquidate it, and it's not wasted immediately like the 10 million. Plus, in the time that it takes for me to form my own family and everything, because I said tomorrow I get the 10 million. This 10 million hopefully multiplies.
True, definitely.
Becomes bigger. And the other 3 million, what I'll do is probably take $1 million, start a foundation, help out other people among my age.
Yeah.
People that actually need it, many orphanages and stuff like this. Not so much to just give them. I personally am interested to go down to these orphanages, help out myself, as in me, myself, go down, do the work. If
Yeah.
I'm donating, it's not like I'm just going to throw 10K there. It doesn't mean that
Wireless
much to me. Because
transfer.
it's like, I don't feel anything. If I'm rich with 10 million,
Yeah.
10K is like whatever.
Yeah.
I just give it that. Whereas if I actually go down there and do stuff with them,
Yeah.
hand pass them the food and whatever, I actually feel it, that sort of
Yeah.
thing. So I'll probably do that, start a foundation in my own name. The rest is probably, setting up, getting ready for life.
Sure.
I'm still 17, so I have a
Yeah,
whole
lot to
life
look forward
ahead
to.
to prepare for, and family and everything. It's probably gonna come in. I'm not dating at the moment, so I gotta start thinking into that as well. So yeah, and that's my 10 million planned out, I guess.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Okay, so speaking of our future and what we're going to do with this 10 million, what is your future plan? So we're all still in APU. We're obviously still in APU. Past APU, what is the first step? Work. And if it's work, what work?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yeah, sure. I would like to furthermore pursue more, how to say, in deep about cybersecurity and get to know about it more, in terms of how well we can protect the cyber, as everything is getting into online now, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to implement my education over there and try to betterment and create a safety internet exposure and cyber things, so that we are not get trapped into the ransom scam things also. Those would be my pretty much my plan after the uni
So
life.
start your own company, like a cybersecurity thing that
First
does
I
its
will
own thing?
try to work and get the experience, and then if I already have an idea and the model, obviously I will start a company.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea, actually.
Yeah,
that's
true.
good. You should be excited. The
Don't
metaverse
forget me,
is
because I have
opening
a
up.
feeling that makes money. Don't forget me.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you're literally going to enjoy with the metaverse coming up. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. So the virtual world.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be so much fun for you.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
How-
it's a very big horizon.
Yeah,
you
true.
know?
There's a lot.
Correct.
Cybersecurity. So, and it's so many people are having so many loops to create dangerous stuffs in it. So
Exactly.
yeah, trying to clear it up.
That's good.
Beautiful.
That's good. Still working, eh?
Thank
All right.
you.
So for me, what's to do? All right. So for me, I'm basically looking at furthering my studies, because the degree I'm doing, actually entails that I do professional exams at the end. So it's not like I get my degree and I'm done. No, like there's so many integral steps I need to do before actually completing. So I'll need to take extra studies. And then my main goal would be to start my own business. Like, I would work, I'm open to working for someone, but I don't want to stay working. Like, I don't want to have a 20-year career of just working. No, I want to have a minimal career of working, but in my working experience, learn as much so that when I go out, I know how to build from the ground up. Like you earlier mentioned, you can't start from the top. Yeah, so the best way to build is from the ground up. So get as much information, keep on learning, because as a human being, if you literally stop yourself from learning, you are lost.
Exactly.
Yeah. How about you, bro?
I don't even know what I'm going to do.
Hey, that's what you do for Christmas. What about?
I haven't thought that far in the future.
But actually, I'm thinking, so I fixed myself an objectives. So I wanted to create something. I still don't know what, but that's why maybe I took mechatronic, because I like to create I like to do DIY stuff. So hopefully, maybe, who knows, one day I'll be able to create something.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
It's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. What about you, bro?
So engineering, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, for
How
me,
about
I love experiencing things. I think I said this multiple times already. I want to experience life. So to be honest, past APU, what I may do is during this time, because I'm in my first year, so I have 4 years. I'd probably save. The second I graduate, take a group of friends, experience life. I want to go skydiving, bungee jumping.
Skinny dipping.
No. Can't say that. But we want to go experience life, explore the world. I love nature. I want to go explore. I'm not that much of a good swimmer, so I can't explore the seas, but I would love to go explore hills, mountains, special, beautiful areas around the world. I want to visit as many of the 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah,
That's a
Seven
dream
wonders
for
of the world.
everyone.
When you
Yeah.
come
If
in
I can
Zambia,
get, my grandmother has gone to all 7.
oh, that's
So,
good.
so
Wow, okay.
I'm trying to live up to
Yeah,
her.
definitely.
She's gone to every single continent and
Wow.
a lot of countries because she's retired and all she does now is traveling.
Ah,
So I want to do that. I want to experience life early.
Yeah.
So that after I've experienced life, I have something, I know what to keep me going and I know what I should work for.
Yeah.
I'm working because I want to experience this again.
True.
And I want to live the best life possible.
Yeah.
So at least I know what I'm looking forward to working and I know what I'm doing this for. I'm not just going to working 9 to 5 and go home is just me. If anything after that.
Me, myself,
so
and
I know exactly what I'm doing this for and what to look forward to in the future.
Yeah, the good thing about what you planned is that you're going to have a lot of stories to tell.
Exactly.
You're once I was a
I
child.
want to do this with friends. I don't want to go alone. I cannot be alone.
Road trip is so...
I cannot be alone.
Yeah.
So sad.
COVID's killing me because I'm alone all the time.
Too much.
If I can't, I want to go out and have fun.
Yeah,
I
true.
get
So, yeah.
you, I get you.
Okay, so let's dive deeper into your minds. So we have our future. We've talked about that. Our plans. What we're like. Let's talk about our personality. Do you have a quote or a saying that you live by, like something that you've heard from a book or somebody influential to you has said? Even your parents. It could be something as simple as your parents told you. Is there something that you live by?
Yeah, I do live by with the quote called "Nothing is impossible," where if you truly believe it and put your hard work through it, regardless of how big the hurdle is or whatever, you can achieve it. It's just like somehow the situation will just be created in front of your eyes if you really manifest for it. Yeah. That's what I live for.
I think I believe in that as well.
Yeah. How about you, bro?
For me, sounds like the Nike.
Just do it.
For me, it's not just
Just do it.
it's not just do it. Rather, it's to try. Because if you just say just do it, means you have to do it well. But if I were to say just try, because for me it's all about trying, experiencing and feeling things.
Yeah, try
so
and
even
error.
if I try, I fail, I can try again.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. So it's not really a quote or saying, it's just a word.
Yeah.
The word for me is try.
Try.
To just try it. Even if I know I'm going to fail, I've learned from it. It's cool. I can try it again next time.
Yeah. Dylan, how about you, bro?
Elisha, you saving something for last?
Yeah.
What could I do? I would say be prepared.
Yeah.
So you might not know what it means. So be prepared is the motto of a scout. So it always tells us like to always be prepared to face any obstacle you just got. So yeah.
Ah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Inspiration. I also used to be a boy scout though.
Yeah.
You say? yeah. All right. For me though, I go by the quote: "The grass is greener where you water it, and not on the other side."
That guy's got an actual quote. None of us have quotes.
The grass is not greener on the other side, but actually where you water it. That literally simply means that where you put your hard work, where you put your time, where you put your energy, where you put your efforts, that's where you reap. Yeah. So it's where you work, where you do your best, where you try, and I'll literally incorporate everything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Literally just gets everything and summarizes. So yeah, the grass is greener where you water it, and not on the other side.
Actually, what he said, like the quote that he's living by, in Tamil, there's even a proverb saying
Let's
like,
hear it.
yeah, it's like ikkare maattukku akkare pache, which is like, like when the cows and goats are grazing the grasses over here, when they are seeing forward, they will be thinking, oh, the grasses are there, it's like much more greener, we should go
Yeah.
there. But once when they go there, it's empty. It's like you are, oh my god, I just missed my chance.
Well,
so like that kind of thing. So
we have learnt
actually
a
what
new
you said
idiom.
is true.
That's
Yeah,
good.
true.
Can you repeat it one more time?
Ikkare maattukku akkare pache. So that's
I
the
don't know who's editing this, but whoever is editing this, if you
Yeah.
can somehow put that in the subtitles, beautiful.
It's a very, it's
Okay.
like a tongue twister kind of thing.
So,
Yeah.
let's continue on this topic of learning and trying things.
Yeah.
What is the biggest lesson you've learned? Doesn't have to be early, but try and make it in the recent times.
Okay, I would say like what's the biggest lesson that I've learned is like being verbal really saves up relationship. Like regardless of anything, like if you have any things that you want to confront with anybody or you want to speak up, just speak it up because it can save up so many problems and that's all I would say.
definitely.
True.
For me, I would say, if you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything.
My guy's got quotes for everything, bro. Why do you have so many quotes?
Well,
Too much
like-
Instagram stories.
No. I would literally say, personally, I'm a motivational speaker.
Oh.
Like I
Makes
used to, because of my poetry and writing. Yeah. So I've read so much of literature, and it literally just comes back as second nature for me. So I don't really need to stress or think about it. Like literally, while you're talking, you just hit me and say, "Yo, that could be a good answer because I'm not prepared though." Yeah, but if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. It means that if you're principled, you know what you want, you literally go and get it. Because, okay, let's try this. If I ask Dylan, saying amongst us, just look around. Tell me just look around. You'd look around aimlessly because you don't know what you're looking for, right? But if I said, can you point out someone who's wearing maybe a pink trousers? And if you saw me earlier, you'd probably say me, though. Yeah? So if you know what you want, you're not going to waste time. Because if you're looking around for the first time, you're just looking around endlessly.
True.
But if you know what you want, you go for it and you get it. Yeah.
My guy's got his life planned out.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you, bro?
It might sound a little bit dark, let's say, but one life lesson I learned is that not all friends are friends.
Yeah.
Like, we might have a very friendly face, but it's just a mask to
Yeah.
hide their real nature.
True.
I unfortunately learned it the hard way, so
That's tough. I think
yeah.
I get you.
those are the toughest.
Yeah.
Really the
True.
toughest.
Those ones sting.
Yeah.
How about you?
For me, it ties back to what I mentioned earlier about trying, because I learned a lot of lessons by ignoring a lot of things. Because my parents, I mentioned earlier, they always try to set me up for things. So they set me up and give me so many opportunities, and I've turned down so many of them. Came back 5 years later and said, "Mom, Dad, I want to do this.
No.
I want to do this now."
Yeah,
and then
better
I
late than
realized
never.
5 years later where I could have been 5 years ago. So I learned that by missing out on a lot of things early. And I know I may sound like, oh, I'm 17, why are you thinking so far ahead? But it's good to have all of these soft skills, academics aside.
Yeah.
Because academics aside, academics-wise, I'm performing okay.
Yeah.
But outside of academics, there's so many more other things you have to do to prosper.
True.
And that's where you have to get the opportunity to do things. It's not always just about money, because even if you have money, but you don't know where to find the opportunities,
Yeah.
you can't do anything. Whereas my parents have given me the opportunities and I've ignored them. So this is what I've learned. I've always learned to just take.
Grab the opportunity.
My parents just seem to know what's right for me. So
Yeah.
at this point, if they offer me anything, I just take it. I'm not gonna question it. You offer me, okay, I'll do it.
Do it, lah.
I mean, I've learned something. It's cool.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So I think let's just wrap it up.
Sure.
We've learned so much about each other. I don't think I knew half of these things about each other. So this is more to the viewers. Please say this to the camera.
Okay.
What is one message you want to leave the viewers with, or something that you'd like to tell them about?
About. Okay, since this is a Merry Christmas, episode.
Yeah, definitely.
So I would going on saying like Happy Merry Christmas to all our viewers, and just how to say, like, not only the festival seasons that you are supposed to be happy and just carry out throughout your life, and how to say, like, ensure it like it's a festive season every single day for you. Keep
That's
it happy.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
I mean,
good.
that's a good way of life, actually. Always happy.
Yeah, always
Yeah,
happy.
celebrate it every single day.
All right. Oh, good. All right. So I'll say two things.
No, okay,
Hope you don't
okay,
mind.
man.
Hope you don't mind. One thing. I'm
Okay.
breaking the
Okay,
rules.
go ahead.
All right. So first and foremost, with our team members, but practically just saying Merry Christmas. If you guys need someone to talk to, especially during this time, feel free. SRC, we're here to help you guys at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But most of all, like I mentioned, saying I'm a motivational speaker, I literally just want to inspire you by telling you that everything you dream, you can become. Everything you imagine can be done. You can only be what you dream if you imagine. Now, dream the imagination of dreams.
I'm
Nothing's
laughing
impossible.
because my brain is trying to process
So much.
what my guy just said, because he seems to have a code for everything.
Just like a tongue twister.
What?
Like,
So nothing is impossible.
If you're watching this and you didn't get it the first time, roll it back. Listen to whatever he said again.
Yeah.
Because I don't even remember.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan, let's hear it.
I would say Joyeux Noël to our French speakers. So it means Merry Christmas. And yeah, so
That's it.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just tying back to what I said earlier. Try. Don't waste the opportunities you're given. If you're given the opportunity and there's nothing stopping you to do it, as in like officially stopping you, like you actually have to do something else, just try. Because you'll learn something. Even if you think you knew it before, trust me, you'll learn something new. Be it, maybe if it's academically, and you didn't do this before, or you did this before, even if you do it again, you would have learned something new. It's interesting how life works. And apart from that, I will say my Merry Christmas at the very end. So, anyone else has anything to add on? If not, I'm going to just outro this and wrap it up because it's been a beautiful session getting to know y'all. And I hope to
Thank
actually
you.
get to know the rest of my team next week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
actually,
we
thank
next
you
interview
for
each other.
hosting such a nice
Yeah, no
event.
problem.
We
Yeah,
had
so
so
thank
much
you
fun
for
with
so
our
Thank you
work.
so much. Okay.
And a big shout out to the people also behind the
the
scenes
camera.
who literally
Exactly.
who have given their time to help us make this a
Exactly.
success.
Thank you so much
So
to people
thank you
behind
so
the
much
scenes.
to everyone, and
You're
also
viewing
you,
this?
the viewers, truly.
Don't
for
just say
actually,
thank you or good job to us.
Yeah.
Say thank you and good job to them. Leave a like for them if you're
Yeah.
watching this on YouTube. And really appreciate everybody that's worked together to put this podcast together.
Yeah.
So once again,
Awesome.
I'd like to thank everybody so much for viewing this. If you stayed through this whole episode, it's probably a long episode because it's 4 guests. So in the future episodes, it's going to be fewer guests. It's just me as the host, maybe a co-host, and the main guest, especially when we're talking to clubs, we're talking to industry experts. It's just going to be 1 or 2 people from there. So there'll be shorter episodes in the future. So look out for those. And we really hope to see you all really soon. And I'll catch you all in the next episode. With that, let's just say a Merry Christmas together.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Merry
Christmas!